Tonight, an Oklahoma father says he has real, hard evidence that the Department of Human Services falsified records in order to cover up allegations of abuse against his son. And that is our top story tonight. I'm Karen Larson.
I'm Naomi Kitt. First at 6, we're getting a look at that evidence. As the director of the Oklahoma Department of Human Services steps away, Darrell Dougherty opens up to us about how his family was impacted by her leadership. 2 News Oklahoma's Steph Manchin has his story.
Believe in a God that reunifies and heals, but we will carry scars. I believe my son will be a warrior because of this.
Darrell Dougherty has been a child advocate for years. Most recently, he's been fighting for his own child after he says the Department of Human Services mishandled real signs of child abuse and lied to cover it up.
My child's complaints were never addressed. They were never even reported or documented.
Dougherty did not share details about his child's abuse, but did tell me that the Oklahoma Commission of Children and Youth determined his family's caseworker did not appropriately investigate.
All their staff had been notified that they had incorrectly investigated my son's case. That same staff came to court and testified that they had done appropriate investigations, and they were all unsubstantiated. It was direct perjury in court.
That staff, Dougherty says, all under the directive of Dr. Deborah Shropshire, who left her post at the head of DHS last week. In court, DHS leaders claimed that Dougherty was making frivolous calls to the police and the DHS hotline. Dougherty says this was not true and filed numerous open records requests to prove it. He was under a protective order and denied all of those requests until the Stillwater city attorney authorized a release, and Dougherty got the complete OCCY report. Dougherty could not show me the report in full due to an ongoing court case, but he says it states that Deputy Director Amy Whitson falsified call records to make it look like Dougherty was calling DHS, though he was able to show me an email showing Whitson asking another staff member to cut and paste Dougherty's name on a call that they made.
They're guilty of the same crimes, of committing crimes against families, as any of these crimes that were initially turned into the hotline in the first place.
The OCCY report also shows that Dr. Shropshire, who had previously said she had no knowledge of Dougherty's case, was the one to receive the report back in 2020. It states Dr. Shropshire informed all of her staff that they had not properly investigated his case, but they still came to court, claiming the opposite. One of Dougherty's biggest concerns moving forward is Dr. Shropshire's involvement in training her predecessor.
I would plead that whoever the governor chooses to put in that position is not related to any of these individuals.
Dougherty tells me Shropshire's attorneys have asked him to retract his requests for law enforcement and his evidence that would, quote, show the director of DHS is complicit in crimes against children and families, or they would take action against him. Dougherty says he will not be doing so. Steph Manchin, 2 News, Oklahoma.